Hi and welcome to Breakbulk America's 2022. So you should now receive your welcome email to prompt you to log into the platform and download the mobile app. So if you follow that link on your phone, it should take you through to either download the mobile app or to log into the mobile app if you already have it installed. If you click on it from your laptop, it will take you through to the web platform. Don't worry, you can log into both at the same time, or you can log into one first and one later on. There's no right or wrong way to do this. So when you download the app, click login. You'll then enter in your email address you used to register with. You'll be prompted for your badge ID, which will be on your welcome email. However, if you don't receive this for any reason, you can reach out to support or request a reminder here where you should get an email through. What you can then do is set up a password to log in with going forward. You've then logged in for the first time. Fantastic. First steps, you'll want to go through some onboarding. So this will just be completing your profile, and this is important for a couple of reasons. One, it will help others see a little bit about yourself while you're attending the event, and they'll be able to use things on your profile to really understand more about you. So make sure this is up to date and relevant. Next up, you'll also want to go through this and click in any options that aren't filled in. So some might be pre-filled in from registration. If so, you can click skip like this. However, if there's any that are blank, do fill them in. Apart from showing people a bit more about yourself at the event, it also feeds into the AI matchmaking system, which generates smart recommendations for you. And this is smart recommendations of other people who hopefully you want to meet with. So it really just enhances your event experience. Once you're happy with the options that you've got on here, you'll be taken through to some final steps. So you'll be just confirm that you want to keep your contact details to private. That is the only option you have on here, so don't worry, you can just click next. And then consent to intelligent matchmaking. Once you're in, you can start networking. So fantastic. You can go on here. First of all, if you want to update your profile, if you've missed anything, just click on the More section. One thing I will say, if you've attended previous events, just double check you are currently discovering Breakbulk America's 2022. If you are, for any reason, seeing an older event, you can switch events here and you should be able to see all of the ones you have, and just click on, it will give you an option to say switch on there. But then if you want to update your profile, just click on your name. You can add in a profile picture just here. Change your onboarding steps if you want to. And add in any details. So if your summary is missing, for example, you can just add it in here. Really quick and easy to update. Now onto the fun area. First of all, you can go through to your recommendations. This will be able to really enhance your networking experience on the app. So your recommendations, these are the smart recommendations based on the AI matchmaking. So this is the best place to start. If you click in here, it will take you through to really an endless list, however many people are at the event, of your top recommendations. What you'll see first is hopefully the profiles that you're most interested in meeting with. And the more you interact with this recommendations, the better ones you'll receive. So if you just do one or two, and don't come back to it, obviously you'll still have recommendations there. However, if you keep going through and interacting with this, you're going to see more and more personalized recommendations based on what you want. So if you look at a profile, first of all, you can see some key details. You've got three options: skip, interest, or request meeting. So you can press the buttons on here like so. It will give you a little bit of a tooltip to let you know what's happening. Just a quick one: skip is anonymous, so no one's going to know that you've skipped them. Showing interest is basically just a way that you'd like to request that you want to connect with someone. So it will send them a notification and they can either show interest in you back or request a meeting or skip you. If they show interest in you back, you'll form a connection and at any point you can chat with that person. You might get a prompt the first time you're on here just to turn on your notifications. This is going to be a good thing for you. Don't worry, you're not going to be spammed with lots of useless information. It will really just keep you updated with any new meeting requests, anyone who's interested in connecting with you, and any tips from the organisers they might send out in advance. So I would turn them on, and don't worry, I'll show you where else you can find this in a moment. Now the last option you have is request a meeting. You'll be able to request meetings throughout the event dates. So if you click on here, you'll see the event dates, you'll see the time, and you will see the location. If I click request a meeting, Chris will receive an email to let him know that I've requested a meeting. I can also add in a quick personal message if I want to sort of let him know why I want to meet with him. He can then either accept, decline, or ask to reschedule that meeting. So the good news is that you'll always receive an update, and if you've downloaded the mobile app, you will be able to receive that as a notification. So you'll get an instant update to let anyone know that that they've accepted your meeting. So it's a really good idea to do this. As said, if you request this, it will then sit in your schedule, which will then be visible at any time. So if you download this app, make sure that you have this on hand during the event days, because at any time, if you click off of your recommendations, you can go down here either at the top, my schedule, or you will see your schedule just here. So if you want to keep up to date with your notifications, go on here and you will be able to see that screen that I just showed you that said turn on your notifications. At the moment, you don't have any in here, so don't worry, it will start to fill up once you start interacting. Next up, you have a few quick options on here. Interested in me, that means any profiles that have shown interest in you, your pending meetings, sponsors, exhibitors, media partners. So there'll be lists of different profiles on here, so you can filter through using the filters on here, and you'll have the same action buttons. Your chats will be for anyone that you've connected with. So if you connect with someone at the event, either by you both showing interest or you have a confirmed meeting with each other, you'll be able to send a chat message at any time to them. And again, they'll receive a push notification when you send them one. So it's a really great way of messaging anyone at the event if you're running late or you need to reschedule. In the middle here, you have schedule. First thing you have is the event agenda. This will be for all 3 days, and if you are interested at any time in adding anything to your schedule, you can just use the little calendar button here. You can also click into it to see more, so you'll be able to see all of the speakers, the full description. You'll also have the location on here, so you'll be able to remember whereabouts each of these sessions are happening. Now, this is a great way of planning out your event in advance. You can really start planning what times you're going to be busy for, which times you have meetings at, and any time that you have free. Now on here you will see that there is a meeting request that I've had through. Now this is a meeting from Claire, so if I click into it, I can accept or cancel it or ask to reschedule. If I accept this meeting, you'll see that it's now got a tick next to it and I'll be able to see it just there. Last area, if you click on the more section, you'll be able to see again the full list. You'll be able to see your recommendations, so anyone that you've shown interest in, anyone that you've skipped. And lastly, if you need some more information or support, you can go to the general section. Now hopefully this helps, but we do recommend downloading this app early and start interacting. The earlier you get involved in this mobile app and the recommendations, networking areas, the better experience you'll have. And of course, if you need any help, do reach out to support. Thank you.